3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you're going to be doing some recruiting. You're going to send us some DMs on Instagram. This is what you're going to do. And at 4 o'clock, like if I gave you the whole schedule and I said, I'm going to pay you $50,000 a month in income, how many of you would just not show up to the office at 8 o'clock or seven? Like, I think everybody, oh, I would do that. Of course I would. Then why aren't you doing it for yourself? And the reality is, if you do that, like it's a recipe. Like there's no, it leads to $50,000 a month in income. Like I mean, I've seen hundreds and hundreds of people that I've worked with, firsthand over the last 20 years that have made over $50,000 a month in income. And it's not rocket science. If we interviewed them, and that was the benefit that I had, was to fly to a lot of these different states and do these, top producer panels. And I'd ask them questions, and what you'd be left with is all these clues and commonalities of what all these top producers did. And then you would be like, oh, they all do the same thing. What do? They do what we're talking about. They run a very disciplined schedule that's a non-negotiable, and they treat it as if they're making $50,000 a month plus in income. And if they don't do it, they're going to lose their job, because self-employed without a schedule is really unemployed. You just haven't yet got to the point where you're going to have to go get a job and you realize you're not making any kind of money if you got inconsistency. And so I think that's a big deal, is activity for one, with the phones, with what you're doing from a production standpoint, and also recruiting.